to cover a lot of different areas, and I think a good environment, school environment or a college environment, and good teachers is most important, I think.
Good teachers, self-motivation, and a good environment to work in.
I think support system inside the school and outside of the school. Mostly I think parents. I think so supportive parents and family. Determination and desire.
Okay, so for me, I found discipline was really important. You know, because it's hard to force yourself to do all the studying that you need to do, because there's always more studying than you think. You have to be thinking critically, as opposed to just taking in whatever the professor or teacher is telling you. Then you don't really understand what's going on. And you have to think creatively, because if you can't produce new things with what you learned, then still you haven't really learned it. So those are the three important things for me.
What subjects do students have to study in your country?
I'm from New Zealand, and we only have to study English, mathematics and science.
We have to study English, maths, sciences, some humanities, such as geography, and I think we have to study a foreign language. I'm not sure though.
English, maths, sciences, and at least one humanity, possibly a language.
English, math, history. What else? Have to. I think that's it. Oh, chemistry, sciences, I guess.
Well, of course, there's like the standard, like history, English, which is actually just literature, math or arithmetic at least. And then usually you have to learn Spanish or French. Maybe learn is a strong word, but you have to take classes in Spanish or French, sometimes German. That sort of thing, but you get to take electives. I mean, of course, you have to take biology and chemistry and physics and, you know, depending.
How long do pupils have to stay in school in your country?
In New Zealand, you must stay in school until you're 16, but most people stay until they're about 18.
I think we have to stay up until the age of 16. We did when I was at school.
Pupils normally begin school at 4 or 5, and they finish school around 17, 18.
Until 18.
It's usually like from 5 until 17 or 18.
Okay, nice. Now that you have like a broader idea of what you can talk about, and that you have listened to, that you have listened to different people's perception of about maybe the perfect education system, it's your time to start working on it. Okay, you are going to prepare. Listen to me, please. You are going to prepare a presentation or report. And you are going to basically explain the same way they did it, which is, or how it must be education in Colombia for you, according to you. Remember, you are going to work in first, so all of those ideas now you have need to work like in one single like stream. I'm going to start using the breakout rooms. Remember, now we have we are going to have 2 participants per room. Honestly, I'm going to let the Zoom tool choose who you are going to work with. I'm going to click on automatically. Yeah. So it's time for you to create the rooms. Pay attention. I'm going to give you 7 minutes. All right, in order for you to prepare it. The presentation must last 2 minutes. Okay. That means that each one of you is going to speak for around 1 minute, 60 seconds, right? Now, before we start, do you get what you have to do? Do you clearly understand what the exercise is about? Okay, good. I'm going to create the breakout rooms. According to Zoom, Diana and Valentina are going to work together, and Alejandra and Mayra, you two are going to work together. So I'm going to open all the rooms. Please join them.
so the students can and use mobile phone when it is necessary, like emergency or something like that.
Why are you so serious? Jesus. Mayra was concentrating. Okay. Okay, how is it going? What about time management? You need more time? Are you prepared?
No. What? I don't know.
But
I know.
we have the idea.
I know.
Okay. Okay, I need to know if you are like prepared because it's like 1 minute before we start. Well, I'm going to give you 3 more. I'm going to give you 3 more minutes. Okay, I'll be back in a second.
No. Who is the person that?
Sorry.
¿Tenemos que hablar las dos o hablan las dos?
No, both of you. Both of you.
Okay.
Primero hay que leer esto. Luego hacerse.
Okay, ladies. It's just 1 minute before we start, but I'm going to give you 3 more. Okay, I'm going to give you more time in order for you to be more prepared. Each one of you, I mean both of you, have to speak. Okay, that's why. That's why I'm giving you more time. Good.
Now, or with
No, don't worry.
with another classmate.
No. We are going to do it as a classroom. Okay, don't worry.
Ah, okay.
That's why I'm giving you more time to be like more prepared.
Participatory. Teacher, how say participativo? Participate or
Participative. I'm going to write it for you. Give me a second.
participative?
Okay. Chat. Participative. Okay. Okay, good. Anything else? Pronunciation, maybe an idea.
And it's right says the school environment relaxing or relaxing school environment.
Okay, second option.
Relaxing
School environment. Okay.
No more.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and the systems, that's what it
You have me dead, Jesus. Okay, good. Ladies, something you would like to know how to pronounce before we start, something maybe you would like to share?
Desmotivation. Is this motivation?
This motivation, this mean
Motivar.
but in can you give me like the whole context of it, because I need to know the I mean.
We talk about uniforms in the schools.
Uh-huh.
I mean, sometimes the uniforms is boring and maybe it's motivated. The students.
Okay.
I don't know how to say that.
Okay, students might not feel motivated. Try to use the not. Might not feel motivated.
Might not.
Okay, anything else?
Not for now.
Okay, good, because we are about to start. Okay, I'm going to give you 1 extra minute before we start with the activity. We're going to come back to the main session and we're going to speak as a group. Okay, ladies, so I'm going to leave you now.
Okay.
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 Lemon squeezing.
Well, I'm basically waiting for my students to finish preparing the presentation, their report about the perfect education system. So it's, I was saying before, a minute before we start, I'm going to give you a couple of seconds before I close all rooms. Okay, I think it's time to close all rooms and listen to their opinion. Let's go back to the main session. Okay, see that Valentina and Diana, okay, good. Alejandra, and I might be missing, who am I? Mayra, of course, Mayra. Okay. So before we start, of course, the 2 people that are going to speak are going to unmute yourselves, and the other 2 are going to remain muted. I'm going to use this whiteboard projection in order to write like some key points about your presentation, some words, in order to talk about that later, okay? In order to compare, okay, what you both are going to speak about. So in order to start, okay, let's play a raffle, right? I love raffles, and as it is just the four of us, let me give me a second. In order to be fair, I'm going to write the number here so that you can see the number. Okay. Okay. Really easy. A number from 1 to 5, Diana.
2.
Okay. A number from 1 to 5, Mayra.
4.
Okay. A number from 1 to 5, Alejandra.